I finally got into my first real relationship and I got dumped. What's good, Dilly Squad? It's your guy Westside Dilly back with another video. Y'all see the title, man. Y'all know exactly what we finna talk about. So without too much more talking, let's get right into the video. You know, people always say, Dilly, you got kids, so how you never been in a relationship before? Let me tell y'all something. You don't need to be in a relationship to make kids. Like straight up, you don't need to be in a relationship to make no kids. But ironically, my first real relationship was with the mother of my kids. And this video is not to like bash her, down talk or nothing like that. She's an amazing woman. We still, you know, we decent. It's more so just to kind of speak on my experience. You know, I think this could possibly help somebody, you know what I'm saying, so they don't get dumped. But for y'all to understand why I got dumped, I have to give y'all like a little backstory. I started dealing with my kid's mom back in 2017. From 2017 to 2018, we were really solid. Like we were really dating each other. Like we was basically boyfriend and girlfriend at that point. But the insecurities I had within myself at that time would not allow me to commit to her. I had big commitment issues. And I know y'all probably like, yeah, that's what every man say. Every man say, I can't commit. Let's just go with the flow. But no, seriously, I genuinely had a problem committing to her. But also, my trust issues was real bad. I seen something I didn't want to see. And, you know, it just kind of altered the trajectory of our relationship at that time. It just so happened that she was pregnant with Mason at the time. Oh, well, shortly after she ended up being pregnant with Mason. So that's kind of why, like, the snowball just kept like building with us. So then she had our daughter in 2021, and you know, that's really all it was. Like, anyway, but it wasn't, and by all means, like like I said, I'm not here to bash her by no means, bro. Like, she's an amazing woman. I swear to God, she is. I'm the one, like, I've taken full accountability many times over for the things that I've done to her. And around that time, I was just emotionally immature. I honestly felt like no matter what I did, she was gonna be there. And that's a terrible way to think. That's horrible, man. You know, I'm stringing her feelings along, and all she wants is her family. You feel me? Like, that's, you know, that was very terrible of me, honestly speaking. So fast forward, because we finally got in a relationship in 2024. Like, I mean, like, I asked her to be my girlfriend, like, relationship. So around 2024, that's when Hurricane Burl happened. I was living in Houston, and when I was relocating to my hometown, I stayed with her and my kids. I mean, it made the most sense. And, you know, we got that first real feeling of being a family and what that looks like. And it felt good. I feel like over the course of, what, 6 years, 7 years, I wanted my cake and I wanted to be able to eat it too. And that's why during that time period, I never tried to make her my girlfriend. Even after having 2 of my children, I never made her my girlfriend, bro. And that was very immature of me. Very immature of me. She deserved it 10 times over, honestly speaking. But so yeah. So, you know, we got that taste of what it would be like to wake up to each other every day, you know, helping with the kids every day. And, you know, we had like a system. And I ended up relocating back to my hometown. And you know, I asked her to be my girlfriend. And truthfully, this is why it's important to heal from the things that have harmed you. I believe that we both had some healing that we needed to do, and instead of us taking that time to do so, we kind of just said fuck it and ended up being together, you know, into the relationship with stuff on our hearts that we never got over. And by no means, like, I think we was only together like 4 or 5 months maybe, but if even that. The thing is though, and it wasn't all bad. Like, it was lovely. Like, it was cool. It was good. It felt good being a boyfriend. It felt amazing. But it was just things that I didn't recognize that would have let me know that at that point in time it was not meant for us to be together. Um, just, I started feeling like I felt like I would literally ask her like you sure you like me? Like you sure you like me? And I never had to be that type of person. I had insecurities, and the thing is they were dormant because my ego was bigger than that. It was bigger than my feelings. So some of the emotions that she had me feeling were new to me because I was used to doing that to others. Mind you, I had been doing that to her for years. So it was my turn, and my mentality was, well, she didn't put up with 6, 7 years of bullshit, so I can deal with a month. I can deal with 2 months. I mean, whatever, whatever the duration is, I put her through this. So the least I can do is deal with what she put me through, right? Because I wanted my family. Like, wholeheartedly, I wanted my family. I wanted her. I wanted to be with her, and I wanted us to be a family. But that was a terrible way of thinking. Because like I said, it was things that we should have healed from before we got to the point of being in a relationship. And that's a big chunk of why we did not work. On top of me feeling like, like she didn't like me. Like I knew she loved me. I knew that. But I didn't feel like she liked me for real. On top of that, it was just little stuff. Like I'm a touchy-feely person. Like I show love. Like and I'm verbal with it too. But I show it. I'm big on showing it. Like let me show you that I missed you. Let me show you that I care about you. Let me show you that I love you. I'm big on that. And it'll be moments where like I would touch her and she would be like, like I'd try to hold her hand and she'd be like, ugh. Or like I'd be like, give me a hug and she'd be like, ugh. Like it's crazy, bro. Like and like I said, I'm not bashing her. I wholeheartedly take accountability for the way she act towards me because of what I did to her. So, it's an accountability thing. Word of the day, accountability. So I know it's because of me. And we wasn't like having sex for real. Like we was going like weeks. I felt like I was falling in love with her and she was completely out of love with me. And I wanted it to work so bad that I took it in whatever capacity I could get it in. And let me see. So like I said, but it wasn't all bad. Like it really wasn't bad. It was a good relationship, and it was great to be in a relationship with her. It just sucks because unfortunately 4 or 5 months can't make up for 6, 7 years. And it just finally came out that she just wasn't over, what I did over the years. And she made the decision to, break it off. And granted, I knew it, but nobody was, because like I said, the me at this point in time was 150% in it. I was 10 toes in the pavement behind her, behind our relationship, behind our family. Like I wanted this to work. I wanted it to work. But the most important thing that I realized is, and I feel like I was a good boyfriend. She never complained about me. But in the same hand, I never asked her what type of boyfriend she needed me to be. And what I mean by that is, like, I knew I was doing the affectionate stuff. I knew, I'm showing the love and stuff like that. But as a boyfriend, as the man of the house, as the provider, I was not showing up. She told me straight up she felt like the relationship was more beneficial on her end. I mean, on my end. because I had her. And to an extent, she didn't have me the way I had her. And I never looked at it like that because I'm under the impression, we're not counting favors. And, if you need something, you'll ask, just like I ask. Or it's overstood. If I got it, you got it, right? But those conversations and that reassurance are very important when it comes to relationships. Like that, you have to communicate with your partner, bro, because y'all will be on two different pages. Y'all be on two different pages, bro. And then by the time y'all realize it, the relationship is not salvageable. You know what I'm saying? Like, and so, she decides to, do what was best for her and her mental health. And she broke it off. She decided to break it off with me, and it hurt. Oh, it hurt. Oh, it hurt so bad, bro. But this was something new to me. Like I never felt those type of feelings before. Like it was just new to me. And I had to deal with it, right? I blamed her for making me feel how I felt after we broke up. Like, cause in my mind, I'm like, damn, I put myself out there. I finally get into this relationship. I asked somebody to be my girlfriend. Finally, I'm asking the mother of my kids to be with me. I'm thinking about marriage. I'm thinking about moving in. I'm thinking about getting another pet. I'm thinking about all these things, bro. All these things. And it's like, damn, I finally do this. I finally get to this point, and I wasn't good enough. And that feeling stuck with me. It still sticks with me. Because you don't never want to feel like the person that you want to be with, the person that you're in love with, the person that you got feelings for. You don't never want to feel like they don't want you, like they moved on from you. Like, that's not a good feeling. It's not a good feeling at all. So, these were some of the emotions that I was battling. And I'm so used to being nonchalant when situations end. But this one was so different because I wanted it. I wanted to be with her. And it was just like, fuck. I can't act like I don't care because I care. I truthfully care. I can't act like I don't. And it just like, it messed me all the way up, man. And I'm still kind of messed up. Like I'm like, I was struggling with like figuring out like who I am. And, I put a lot of the weight on her. I put a lot of the weight, I put a lot of the weight of how I felt on her. And she didn't deserve that because she wasn't the reason. I didn't have that self-love. I was relying on her to make me feel whole, to make me feel loved. I was like a kid that was trying to get praised from their parents. Look, mama, you know what I'm saying? Like that's what it was. I needed that validation from her, and I'm used to being the type of person that don't need the validation. I don't need validation, but I learned that in that moment I did, because she was somebody I cared about, and she was somebody that I don't care what nobody else feel about nothing. This my girl. I care about everything that she feels about me. So after that, I kind of started like spiraling, bro. Like I was hurt, and I didn't know how to cope with the inadequacy that I was feeling within myself. I was feeling like I wasn't a good man. I feel like I wasn't capable of being a good man. I feel like I didn't deserve to be loved. I feel like, I didn't deserve to be loved by her. And in my mind, I'm looking at it like, I did right for this amount of time. And it's like I almost turned a blind eye to the wrong I did leading up to the right. And like I say, now mentally, like I'm in a different space, so I can understand, why she did what she did and why she cut it off and why she couldn't get over the things that I put her through and stuff like that. I 100% get it. And now I just been on this journey of like self-reflecting. Excuse me, I started therapy, and I'm just really trying to become more emotionally aware because I never want to feel like how I felt when I got dumped. Like I never want to go through that again, bro. Like that is a terrible feeling to be dumped, bro. That is so bad. And ultimately though, it's made me want to continue to elevate, continue to progress, and just be better, be a better person emotionally, mentally. I started identifying certain things within myself that I never knew were there, and I guess to an extent, I'm a little happy that we broke up, because if we didn't break up, I wouldn't have tried to go down this journey that I'm going down now. And I know, and I've had a lot of time to self-reflect. Like I said, I can say honestly, she's not in the wrong for doing what she did by no means, but that's why it's so important to come heal, bro. Like you don't go into something and you still got stuff lingering from the past, bro. Like you gotta get over that shit. Like don't bring that shit into something new. And granted, in our case, it was all, like it was all me and her. So I mean, that's a little bit different, but if I would have known, if I would have been looking at things from her perspective, I wouldn't have asked her to be my girlfriend. I probably would have suggested we do therapy first and then see, what happens in regard to us being together. But, now we're both in therapy and she's liking it and I'm liking it, and it's changing my mentality when it comes to a lot of stuff. But, yeah, I just didn't picture my first time being in a relationship as an adult going this way. I just knew like this was gonna be happily ever after. I knew I was gonna marry this girl. You know what I'm saying? I mean, cause fuck, she done put in 7-8 years. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't gonna make her wait another 7-8 to put a ring on her finger. Like, she earned that. She earned that 10 times over. But it's just like it sucks growing apart. It sucks falling out of love. Like that people talk about falling in love, and nah, bro, falling out of love is the hard thing, bro. That's the hard thing. Cause it sucks, bro. Like it sucks. But like I said, we still cool. I mean, it's decent. We got kids, so it ain't like I could just detach. You know what I'm saying? Like I still got to deal with her in some capacity. But I would hope that if we do just so happen to cross that line in the future, I would hope that it's from a space of being healed and we're in a better place mentally, emotionally, than where we were when we tried it initially. Because like really looking back at it, like it's no reason why we should have did that. It's no reason why. But it was what we wanted. Like we wanted our family. We both did, and we tried, and it just didn't work out. I said it was a story time, but I feel like I really didn't even talk about the story. Like I didn't really go into detail for real, but yeah, I mean the moral of the story, right? Moral of the story. You can't expect people to move on as fast as you can. And healing is one of the most important factors in a relationship, bro. Like in a healthy relationship, you gotta heal, bro. Like, you can't keep holding on to the past. You gotta really move forward. And I'm not just saying that in regards to her. Like, even me, I gotta let go of some stuff from the past too. Even to this day, I still have to let go of some stuff that's inside of me, that's hindering me, you feel me? But those are the two important takeaways that I got out of my first adult relationship. But that's gonna be it for this video. I might do a video, five ways to get over a heartbreak. I mean, it happens. Like, I know I'm not the first person to go through it. I know I'm not the last person to go through it, but I'm sure I'll be able to, be able to help out the next person. So yeah, I might do a video like that. If y'all like this video, make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see y'all on the next one.